Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video we are going to study about factory design pattern. Factory design pattern is going to deal with the abstraction and who is going to create the object. The correct responsible person is going to create an object. That is something the factory design pattern is going to teach you. So without wasting any time, let's get started and study. So factory design pattern is going to be part of a creational design pattern. So let's understand it with the help of a simple story. That suppose that there is one customer who place an order. After that, what happens? The order is going to reach the kitchen factory, and kitchen is going to create the pizza, burger, and the salad. This is something that we are going to see in our factory design pattern. That is that there is some sort of a factory that is responsible for creating the objects for pizza, burger, and salad. The second approach, or there can be a bad code as well, in which what happens, a customer who going to place an order and directly in front of him, think of this like a restaurant in which customer place an order to a waiter or to a chef in front of him only started creating the food. In that case, what will happen? We are not going to abstract the code. Customer will able to know what are the ingredients that we are going to use in our food, in our pizza, what are the flour that we are using in our pizza, what are the bread that we are using in our burger. Customer will know every single thing. We are not going to abstract every single thing. So there should be an entity, or there should be a factory that we can say in between the client and the actual objects that we have to create, so that we can lead to abstraction. So this is something that we are going to see. So now let's move to our IntelliJ, and again we are going to see the bad and the good code. So this is the bad code of our factory design pattern. So it is not going to implement the factory design pattern. It is just going to solve the problem, and let's understand it. Suppose there is a customer who gives an order, as you can see in line number 13. After that, what is going to happen? He orders the pizza, and here what I do in line number 15, we are going to create the object of the pizza here itself. Order is equals to pizza, then creates the pizza order, and we are going to prepare it. The user gives a burger order, then we are going to create the burger object, and we are going to prepare the burger. If you visualize it, it is going to be like that. Guy comes and order the pizza, and itself at the same time, who is going to take an order? Let the waiter is going to take an order. He started creating that. He started making that food here itself. He is not going to take it to the kitchen, but the food should be created into the kitchen. Customer should not be, or the waiter should be not be responsible for making the objects. That's the whole objective of the factory design pattern. And factory design pattern is used everywhere. Like, it's the most common design pattern. So let's go to the good code where we are going to implement the factory design pattern. So first of all, let's start with the restaurant class itself. Again, the customer comes and gives an order, and he orders the pizza. Now I told you that there is going to be a factory, and the factory is going to be responsible for creating the food. So as you can see, I am using this kitchen factory. So let's go to the kitchen factory, and then we'll able to understand it. We'll just moving line by line so that it will be easy for you to understand. Now I'll move to this kitchen factory. So here you will see kitchen factory is doing all the work. Kitchen factory is taking the type of food, and kitchen factory is doing, and kitchen factory is taking the type of food. Okay, and what is this food? Food is an interface that every other classes are implementing. So food is to something that we have to prepare. It's an interface. So burger is going to implement the food, and our pizza class is going to implement the food. Now here you see that I made one thing, that pizza is using the flour, because everything is going to be prepared. Like every preparation is going to be different. Let's say pizza is going to be different, like pizza is going to be cooked in a different way, burger is going to be cooked in a different way. So I just made one variable here, that in the pizza we are going to use flour. In burger, I defined this variable bread, so that we can see that the implementation of the pizza and burger are different, but they both are the type of food. So that's why I made one interface that they have one common function, prepare. Now let's come back. Kitchen factory is going to take the food. So it means that whenever customer gives an order, it is going to be formed into a string. Let's say the customer comes and gives an order onto a notepad to a waiter. Let's say, bring me a pizza. Now what will going to happen in that case? Kitchen factory does not know what is going to be prepared till now. Okay. Now he gives an order into a string format. Now after that, we call this function create food of this kitchen factory. Kitchen factory it is going to return an interface food. Now there is a string type equals to type, that is going to be pizza, and here we are going to write our own function. So if there is pizza, we are going to return a pizza object. If there is going to be burger, we are going to return the burger object. And suppose if there is going to be new thing going to be added, we are just going to add into this else if condition, and we can add it. And after that, what is going to happen, when we're going to return this food object, and food has this prepare function, as you know, when we are going to do it, we are just going to call this function dot prepare. So this is known as the factory design pattern. So we remove all the complexity from the main function. We removed all the complexity from the customer. We move every single thing to the factory, and now factory is responsible for making the objects for the pizza and for the burger according to the customer's requirement. Customer is just parsing this string pizza, and you will see when he passes the pizza, the code is going to create the pizza with the help of floor. But if the customer is going to pass the burger here, the code is going to create the burger with the help of wheat bread. So this is all about the factory design pattern. I hope you understand it with this simple example that factory is going to responsible for creating the object, not the client, not the customer. We have to do this abstraction, and factory design pattern take care of all this. I hope you understand this concept, and the code that I've did it, you can find it on my GitHub, and I will provide you the link into the description. And so thank you for watching me, and in the next video we are going to study about abstract design pattern, and bye bye.